The wind was still howling, but the rain that had begun late last night has finally cleared up. The pups were wheeled out onto the field for the first patrol of the day. B Flight, which I was a part of, would head towards the Cambry area and fly top cover for the British Tank Corps operating in the area. My first flight over enemy lines had earned me my first aerial victory against an Albatross D2. I was eager, perhaps too eager, to score my second. German activity was reportedly light this morning due to the poor weather, but I had no doubt that would change now that the clouds were parting and the sky was beginning to open. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Wings Over Flanders Fields as we continue our series in the Sopwith Pup with Robert Brown. We find ourselves heading off to Cambry. We are about to cross into no man's land now. So far, I have not spotted anything. There were some storms back behind our side of the lines, but we have flown out of those. Still have some rain droplets on our windscreen, however, which is going to cause some problems with visibility. Yeah, a little difficult to see there, but we'll make do. If we get an albatross in our sights once again, we will make it happen. Let's try to form up here and stay in formation. We are flying directly into the sun, which is less than ideal, frankly. It's going to be hard to see any enemy aircraft coming out of that, as it is very, very bright, but once again, we will make a do. Let's take a look at the map. You can see we are closing in on Cambry. We aren't really going to cross into German lines today. We're pretty much just going to patrol the center of the mud, and we will see what happens. We are in the patrol area now. We haven't spotted a whole lot, but I am starting to see Archie. Okay, a flight of 4 aircraft. High. 1 o'clock. We are turning. Alright, let's go get them. Let's adjust our mixture a little bit. Okay, my flight is... Are we turning away? We may not be taking this fight. Those are definitely Germans. They're on our side of the lines. They are taking anti-aircraft fire. It's kind of hard to tell what color the anti-aircraft fire is at this range, but I'd assume it is a lighter gray. Okay, it looks like we're reforming and moving to engage. Love that. Let me get back on this guy. I've lost contact with our German friends. We do outnumber them quite significantly. That's good news. Okay, I've lost contact. Flight lead knows where we're going, though. Any other aircraft around in the sun? It doesn't look like it. Not a whole lot else going on down there. Okay, I got them. Alright, let me slow down, stay in formation. There they are. Yep, 4 high. Hello, hello. Those are definitely albatrosses. Okay. Well, we see them, they surely see us at this point. I'm gonna reform. I'm just trying to keep eyes on the enemy flight. Flight lead's definitely attempting to intercept. They have about, I'd say, 3,000 feet on us. Okay. Well, at least this fight will be on our side of the lines, unlike yesterday's. So if we get damaged, we can just land in any number of fields here. Okay, they're braking quite aggressively. Alright, I'm sticking with you guys. We need to climb. I'm no expert. One of these guys is diving down. Okay, they may see something I don't. Are we diving out of here? Are we running? Okay. Throttle back. I'll stick with my flight. Start blipping. Okay. There's my flight. They may see a different flight of aircraft. What the heck is that? That's an albatross. Alright. Diving down. Keep on going. There's 3 albs. I see him over there. There's one diving down to the deck. Is he stalling? What is he up to? He's doing some weird stuff. My flight is flying right underneath me here, and they're heading back towards the albatrosses. Potentially. Trying to make heads or tails of what our goal is here. Probably trying to drag the enemy down to our altitude. One of our guys is way back there. Hello, hello. Okay. We're back with the group. That's good news. I'll see if those albatrosses come down to engage us. I highly doubt it. I do not think this is a fight they would want to really take with how outnumbered they are. Which is why I'm kind of surprised we didn't press the attack. Let's see. We may be heading back home at this point. We have one pup way back straggling in the rear. Hopefully they're able to catch up. Okay, I'm not going to question flight lead again. The Germans have dropped down. 12 o'clock right off the nose. Here we go. I'm going to make sure no one's above me. I'm going to try to climb up a little bit. Above these guys. Albatross closing in on that guy. Okay, I have 2 moving left to right. There they are in formation. I have another albatross kind of mingled with us. I'm gonna go for these guys outside of the fight, see what they end up doing. Here we go. Yeah, that's the one I want, the straggler. Flying past us. Alright, bring the throttle back. Kick it around, try to make sure we don't overspeed. Here we go. Okay, got some hits on that guy. Alright, pulling out. There he is. Just flew over the river. Just try to ensure we don't put too much stress on the wings. Want to avoid damaging them. Gosh. Maybe some hits on target. Hard to tell. I think I saw a tracer just whiz right past us. There he is. Sticking to him like glue. Check our 6, clear. Is he going in? He's stalling. Oh, he faked me out, I think. Sometimes they'll do that. I don't know, actually. I don't think he's pulling out of that one. Yeah. He stalled. And we may have wounded the pilot. short burst, expended maybe 40 rounds of ammunition from our Vickers gun, and he is spinning. It's gonna crash right on the riverbank. Maybe in the river. Oh my, damn. Okay, I was about to say. There we go. It's our second aerial victory. I don't know if anyone was around us to really confirm that. Right near a town, though. Okay, head back to the rest of the fight. Here we go. There's an albatross diving down. Stop with pup. Co-out. I'm going to maintain our altitude until I figure out what the heck's going on here. Make sure no other albatrosses are around. I think it's just us way up here. Alright. Okay, another one splashed in the river. That may have been our friend, actually. Okay. Start blipping. I thought I saw something. Here we go. Bring it back. Yeah. Force the fight onto the deck. There's an albatross kind of going after one of our boys. Okay, throttle back. Going a little too fast here. Are those air raid sirens down below? Okay, here's an alb. I think the air raid sirens on that airfield are going off. Okay. Following this albatross in our little window here. Flexion shot. Yeah, not gonna hit anything there. Now we've killed off a whole bunch of altitude. I'm gonna adjust our mixture, make it a little more rich. I've lost sight. Not good. Okay, throttle up, climb up. Anyone down there? Make sure, really just checking our 6 o'clock. I see a pup right behind me. Another burning wreck, the edge of the airfield. Unable to tell what that is, what it is that's burning. If I had to guess, it was an albatross. System failure, that's not good. I saw that up front. Oh, let's check everything. We're okay. It's probably engine related. RPM looks okay. I'm not a fan of that. We're on our side of the lines though. We'll be able to glide to a friendly airfield. Okay. Have an albatross right off the nose. Avoid a collision. Almost had a red out there. Yikes, that was close, wasn't it? We have a pup on the 6 of this albatross here. We're going to go for 2 kills. These albatrosses are continuing to fight it out. Probably would be a good idea for them to head on home. Maybe same for us too. Keep seeing these little system failure messages on the top. I have no idea what's failed. Okay, some hits in the right wing of that albatross. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, tear this guy up. Can't see squat. Visibility. I'm just going to keep hammering it. Let's see, are you going in, my friend? I think you are. Dark squiggles. Yep. It's going to crash. There's 2. Second aerial victory. All right. I see you. 1, 2, 3. Burning wrecks. 4 albatrosses. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody. And the guy we shot down crashed into the river, so Okay. Next question. Let's check our aircraft. RPM seems relatively steady. Okay, there's a pup in front. Left wing's good. Looking okay. No snapped wires, no bullet holes. Okay, let's find out where we are now. Excuse me. I'm hearing. We're gonna brake. We really just need to head west to our home airfield, which we can certainly do. Heading west now. All right, let's get out of here. The rest of the flight's all broken up. Hopefully, my wingman was there to confirm my kills. We were kind of flying off the wing of, his call sign was tiny, so let's see if he was around. Hopefully these 2 victories get confirmed. Okay, home airfield is in sight off to 1 o'clock. We've made it. Not sure what these system failures are that keep popping up. There are random failures and such in this game, which honestly is really cool. I'm a big fan of it. And surprisingly, our gun did not jam during that whole outing. I want to say we expended maybe 200 rounds or so. Anyway, there is our home airfield, I believe. Next to this river. Looks okay to me. A little pasture right here with some sheep, cows. Hard to tell what they are. All right, we're going to come by the airfield, check the windsock, and come in for a nice, smooth landing. No sight on the rest of my flight. I'm wondering if I can see any pups down here. No, no one on the ground. Oh. If they got damaged, they will go to nearby airfields and such and try to land there. And it's possible they did that. Going kind of fast right now, 95 miles per hour. Hello, animals. What are those? Kind of look like sheep from here. Hard to tell. All right. Is this our airfield? I think it is. Yeah, looks good enough. Okay. Did not like that sound. That was a concerning thump. Well, the mechanics can have fun figuring out what the heck that was. Are we leaking anything? No? Nothing. RPM still seems relatively steady. Alright. Can I see the windsock down here? Yes, I can. Ugh, not a wind's blowing in kind of a annoying direction. So I make it a little difficult. We have to come over those trees, over the hangars, and then land. Okay. Throttle back. Gotta speed this thing up. I want to maintain some airspeed here. Okay, so kick it around. Okay, looking good. Kind of fast, frankly. There we go, right into the wind. Pass over the trees. Over to the destroyed hangar. Nice. Okay, let's give it a little bit of juice here. Kind of bring the nose up. There we go. Okay, skid in. Pull up, dig that skid into the ground. Good. All right, we are down. Nice and close to a tree. But that is close enough for government work. Going to head over to the hangars and shut her down. Okay, here we are at all the hangars. You can see some other pups being worked on out here. Okay, that's good. All right, shut the engine off. Yeah, you boys have some fun work to get to. All right, we're shut down. I'm not seeing any other aircraft around. Well, we will go and do our debrief here. Alrighty, folks, here is the squadron debrief. 5 machines reached the patrol area. 1 machine landed safely. We managed to shoot down some enemy aircraft. Excellent work. I wonder if this was just me. 7 pilots started off and took off to the designated area. Only 5 reached the patrol area. This is interesting. Let's go to the details and claims here and see what happened. Let's see. Robert Brown. I'm the only guy that landed. It looks like Arthur here, craft written off, was lightly wounded. That's not good. Redford Red landed here. Now, Tiny was flying whenever I landed. He actually managed to shoot down an airplane, potentially. Okay. Good stuff. All right, I'm done here. Well, folks, I think I accidentally screwed up, and I am not able to report our kills, unfortunately. We go here, we can see our flights. Control friendly lines. This is what we did. See our after action report there. And I must have just skipped by. I'm still getting used to this UI, so definitely something to keep in mind. I need to be more careful moving forward. What's this review here? We can play through our last mission. We were assigned a Sopwith pup. We take off. And we'll see what this ends up saying. And we head on out. You can see we go over to the front lines, and this is where we spot those albatrosses. Okay. Let me pause this real fast. Albatross D2 by Yasta 4 was shot down by Robert Brown. Another Albatross D2 was shot down by Robert Brown. Both of these guys were shot down by me. They were flying with Yasta 4. Then we head back home and land at the appropriate airfield. Okay. Good stuff here. Yep, I guess I can't confirm these kills because I goofed up, but that is that. I will keep that in mind going forward. Can advance time. Duty room, intel room, review, and that's just this. Let's go to the duty room and see if there's anything in here that can help. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think this is going to help. We can just see all of our squadrons, our squadron members here. Okay. All right. Well, that's that. I need to keep that in mind going forward. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.